What's up, guys? How is everyone doing? Sorry, I've been missing in action lately. Wasn't really consistent on YouTube. Honestly, on the end of the year, I just wanted to take it easy because it became a little bit overwhelming as I had quite a bit of jobs handing this year. Why the camera is not focusing? Okay, hopefully this is better. As the year was kind of ending, I started to get quite a bit of job, which was a very good thing. But honestly, because of job being a priority, I feel like I just didn't have creativity in me or just like even time to film other content that I usually like to film here, which is more like about my life and just being like laid back and relaxed. You guys always tell me that you love that my videos are just like, I don't know, just like talking to a friend. And this is exactly what I want to hear. And this is exactly my goal. And this is exactly why I created this channel, is just to have like a real, organic, raw connection with all of you and just like just showing like a real side of me. Anyway, guys, very excited for this video because, of course, as per our tradition, the gardener came right when I started to record this video. It's always happening. Always. The gardener always know where I'm about to film these talking videos. But anyway, I'm just been so excited to just kind of rewatch this video from last year, the same exact video I made, and just see what actually I sticked to and what didn't happen. And I saw that in this video I will include rewatching goals of 2022 and see what I actually made happen and what I actually ignored. So should we do it? Let's go. Okay, guys, so I made some messy notes here, and also I will probably ask my editor to put the fragments of the last year video just so you can actually see it. But first thing, get help for my channel. I really hope I can have on board another person at least. I think there is a room to improve on my channel, and I think I need another pair of hands to help me so I can actually focus on more of a creative part of the channel. I did. Specification was that I wish to get at least one more person on board for my channel, and I did do that. I stick by my word. I got a partnership manager. I have an amazing girl now in my team who works on all of my partnerships for my YouTube and for my Instagram, which been like so amazing and so helpful, and it's just like been such a joy to have a person that actually know what they're doing, because I do think that in order for your business to do well, you can't do it all alone. It's good to hire people that are professional in their own field, okay? So it was very, very good decision. I highly recommend for everyone, wherever you are, content creator or starting your own business, whatever it is, if you can at some point, like me, I hired someone a year later, but to hire a person that is good in their field and they know what they're doing. So I did it, guys. I stick by 1 point from my goal of 2022. Next one, spending time alone with my husband. So I feel like in 2022, I also want to focus more on like spending time alone with my husband. And specifically, I said traveling. I really want to take these adventurous trips. We did it. We did travel. I just feel, I told you like in my previous year video that I want to get more comfortable. And I feel like I already was getting back then in the previous year more comfortable of leaving Allegra alone and just kind of detached and focusing myself more on my husband and our relationship, because it is true, when you give birth to a child, it is natural for a mom that your focus organically, naturally will be on your baby, not on your husband, on your relationship. You know, is it right or wrong? I don't know, but it is natural and I think it's normal, but it is important at some point to still, you know, don't forget about relationship as well, because it is important. It is work as well. So I feel like this year has been very good for us. I feel like our relationship grew even deeper and the love grew even bigger. Like I feel like we reconnected again, you know, after becoming a parent and discovering yourself as a parent, and you know, like him seeing me as a mom already and I'm seeing him as a dad. Like it's been a little bit like different feelings, you know, going around. But I feel like this year it's been our year, and we definitely reconnected on a deeper level. We took 2 beautiful trips, just me and him. One was in Capri during summer time. We actually took, during summer vacation, we took a part of it, which was 1 week. We left Allegra Allegra in Valeria's mom house in Rome, and we drove and took a boat to Capri, and we spent there 7 days, just me and Valeria. It was so beautiful. Just like thinking about it making me tear and want to do it again. But it was just so nice to be just me and him in such a romantic, beautiful place, drinking every day, eating pizza, pasta, don't put alarm, wake up whenever you want. It's been really, really good trip. And second trip we took when my parents was here in Miami, and we took a trip in September to New York. It was 8 days trip. We went to our friend 40th birthday, which was super fun. And then also we just spent 4 days in New York, going to Broadway shows, shopping, seeing friends, doing spa. And funny enough, we found a strip club that we met in that we never could remember where it's located, but we were in a Broadway show and we walked out and we just like bumped into this door and we're like, oh my god, this is a strip club. We actually met each other for the first time. Okay, that was a sign. That was our trip. So that was good. We did stick by that one. Next one will be take my family to see my hometown. I really wish and I really hope I can finally make it to my hometown, which I haven't been in 10 years. Dun, dun, dun. Didn't happen. Obviously, with the whole horrible war that is happening, which, you know, we all know of, it's, you know, it's not the best time to travel, and just generally, like, you know, it's just been very heavy, and I think that this is not the year I want to take my family to my hometown with this type of things happening and this type of spirit, you know, being there. I don't want my husband and my daughter seeing, you know, my country in this specific moment. But my grandmother is really, really old, so I'm really sad that I'm still not seeing her for such a long time. Of course, you know, we FaceTime and everything, but it's not the same as seeing each other in person, and it makes me really sad that she never met my daughter, which is 4 years old. So I would say that this is one thing that I didn't follow through, but I really hope that I will do it in the near future. Moving on. Be more organized. I should get my things together a little bit and become a little bit more organized, and this is something I really working hard on. Not happened. Didn't happen. I guess it's just meant to be disorganized person. I mean, I am organized, but then, you know, it's funny, I saw somewhere like an article, or I don't remember what it was, and maybe on Instagram, one of these small videos where one of these public speakers, very good public speakers, was very good speech, where she said that, you know, some people just need to be under pressure in order to deliver. And I'm thinking maybe that's just my way of operating, where like I leave things to the last moment, but I still deliver. Like all my jobs throughout the year that I had, they all been delivered on time. They were delivered in the last moment, you know, like it was filmed like right before the deadline, but it was delivered. So maybe, you know, some people are meant to work under pressure, and I'm just starting to think maybe I'm one of those people. Okay guys, so that was rewatching goals of 2022, and we saw that some of them I've really followed. So now I think we're ready to move into reflecting on 2022. So let's see which lessons I made throughout this year, and I'm just ready to share them with you. I actually wrote down a few. Let's go. Okay, first I want to point out that this year I definitely felt like I'm learning to preserve my energy. I would say my personal traits are like I'm a big people pleaser. Like I want to be nice to everyone. I want to please everyone. I want to like serve everyone, and I just felt like it was draining me drastically. I didn't have energy for myself and for things that really matter to me. So I'm very proud of myself that this year I definitely feel like I'm starting to prioritize my energy and myself. Even so, it sounds selfish, but they say in order for you to be happy and actually bring the best out of you for others, you need to prioritize yourself first. And it is proven. I definitely felt like it worked in my favor. I want to point out that I was so focused on my sleep this year, and I can tell you now that the sleep is everything, guys. Sleep is everything. I've been focusing to get 8 hours of sleep every single day. You know, I've been going to bed on time, or some days when I wasn't going to bed on time, I was making sure I'm taking naps. Of course, it was, you know, it was taking away, you know, some parts. Like sometimes it probably would push my work schedule a little bit. Like, let's say my goal is to start to work by 9 a.m. But some days where I didn't felt like I had it in me, instead of taking a coffee and being jittery the whole day, I would take a nap of 1 hour and would start to work at 10 a.m. I do have this luxury because I don't work in the office, but I can tell you that I was more productive than actually like taking coffee and ignoring the fact that I'm like drained and tired. And the reason why I'm really been focusing on it, because I told you like I've been battling with postpartum depression, and I definitely noticed that a lack of sleep been one of the main cause of my depression. And I feel like this year I really rebalanced myself and just feel like new again. So taking a sleep and preserving the energy. Preserving the energy is like meaning also not going out with people that I really don't want to go out with, doing things that I really didn't want to do just because I wanted to like please someone. I stopped doing those things. Even like in the family life too, like some days where I didn't have energy to like cook or do things, like I wouldn't just do them, and like I would talk openly with my family about it, you know, with my husband, and you know, everyone would be so understanding and supportive. So I just feel like I just had like a right energy, right approach, where I balanced, you know, executing things and doing things in the right way, but also not overwhelming myself. And actually, when you are doing things this way, you are happy to do things for others. You don't do them with like a feeling like, oh, I'm like, I can't do it. No, I learned how to do things in the right way. So that's one of the lessons and things that I did in 2022. I mean, it's the same going to an energy. I finally feel like I balance my feminine energy, and as I told you, like I wasn't really ready for baby number 2, just like mentally and physically, but I feel like this year I definitely felt like I'm like starting to have a baby blues. So that's also one of the things I wanted to share with you. I'm learning to let go and not controlling everything and accepting help. That's true too. This year I definitely noticed that I started to be less of a control freak, controlling less, you know, trusting people to do things their own way. Like, you know, for example, even my husband, like if I ask for his help, like I cannot expect him to do the things exactly the way I do them. And that's like a lot of fights been happening before, like the previous year, where we'd fight about things, you know, that the things the way I expect them to do. But in the end, you know, this year I learned that, you know, if you let go and people do things their way, in the end, the outcome is also good, maybe a little bit different, but still good. So, and the same with Nanny, like I feel like I became a little bit more relaxed too, and like trusting her more. And with work as well, as I told you, like I hired a new person for my channel, like also trusting that part to someone else. So I feel like I delegated a lot of tasks this year and just feel a little bit more lighter. So I feel like I'll be sticking to it until the end of this year. Anyway, guys, happy new year, happy holidays, and I'll see you in a new video in a new 2023.